Hello everyone, welcome to a new episode of Grand Guilds. Last time we ran into a bunch of people in the city as we were running through it trying to get to Green Bit, and I'm honestly not sure who they were. Possibly assassins, possibly some sort of rogue mages that have a spider fetish, but now we're going to go ahead and do Green Bit's deal. We get a ton of experience for this, and 43 trills. Begin quest. Still not using these three. Just not super interested in them, although they are level 12 now. But we are level 19, so... Phew, that was crazy. That was. Paco, we found a number of fearmongers. I know. They were members of Luthwick, my father's old guild. Oh, that's who was attacking us. Okay. I thought Luthwick disbanded after they pissed off Triton during the last Great War. I don't know too much about them now, but they're far from gone. The issue is how they knew of this situation in the first place. Right. There's no way this is circumstance. They had to have planned out ahead of time. Honestly, I'm not sure my father had anything to do with this. This isn't like him. Wait, are you saying that someone else could be masterminding all of this? I'm just saying that my father has never been this roundabout about anything. I'm not dismissing the possibility. For now, let's go talk to Greenbit's leadership and see what they have to say. Maybe they know something we don't. Man, did they like update the game so that cutscenes actually have music playing during now? Because that's fantastic. I'm very happy about this change. Even such a small little detail like that makes a massive, massive difference. Like, these cutscenes are so much more fleshed out now, and great. I love it. It makes it seem more normal. Wait, where's Amelia? Damn it, I knew it was a bad idea to let her go off alone. Yeah, the situation is getting worse by the minute. We can't afford to wait for her now. Every moment we waste, the situation in the city grows worse. Like I said, she might have betrayed or defected to us. Hold on. Last time we spoke to Amelia, I felt something was off about her. Yeah, I felt the same thing. Oh, she could have possibly been like, someone could have like glamored as her, or drank a polyjuice potion. At least when compared to how she's been with us before we came here. Yeah, she was really commanding, which normally she's like meek. Off? Yeah, Paco doesn't even like know her, but you guys are like have apparently known her for a bit? How did you not notice this? Remember when we tracked down Skyla? I was able to do so because I can sense auras. In the alleyway, Amelia's aura changed in some way. You can't seriously ask us to go off a feeling. Are you saying she's doing something else instead? Look, I know it sounds crazy, but just hear me out. I didn't think much of it at the time, but now that she isn't here, it's starting to be a little suspicious to me is all. Haha, so you are an Ambrosian Ranger. I told you, Raze. Huh? Oh, I'm not one. I was one, but I'm not now. Look, Can we get back on course here, guys? We are searching for a member of Greenbit's HQ. We are missing a member, and Greenbit's HQ is just before us. Where did I get searching from? We'll just have to hope Amelia is alright. Let's go talk with Greenbit right now. We don't have a moment to spare. Now that's starting to sound like you again, Captain. Hey. That's a lot of dead people. Oh my. Holy shit, this is freaking bad. I think this goes without saying, but I recommend we proceed with caution. Indeed. Seems like there's much more going on here than we thought. We need to find Master Vonnie Green as quickly as possible. Everyone, on high alert. Oop, forgot to set my timer. They're recording. Alrighty. And there she is. She looks much more sinister now. Now that you're missing your other eye, why not consider giving me your grimoire? Go on. Tell me where it is. Oh, jeez. Amelia, what the hell is all this? I told you something was wrong. Amelia, what are you doing? You don't need to do anything, Lady Halford. Still, it's a damn shame that Luthwick was so useless, they barely even bought me any time. I went through all that trouble of befriending you guys, putting up with so much stupid shit. I like this version of Amelia. So she's not like a clone or some weird thing like that. She is actually just a traitor. Well, no matter, what's done is done. You'll all just need to die for me. I can't have anyone knowing about me, just yet. Oh, so you're the lady we saw in the cutscene. The one with, tights. That's like a blood golem? Survive for as long as you can. Oh. Huh, I wonder... I'm starting to wonder now that they did have music in for these cutscenes before, but maybe my game was just, like, had some sort of bug or glitch that was causing it not to play? Regardless, this makes me extremely happy because now these cutscenes are just so much more put together. Loving it. 681, excuse me? That's a lot of HP. That's a lot of HP. Also, you have a bunch of blood clones of Amelia. She's using like a little... what is that, a rapier? Can't quite tell. Yeah, that's a little... no, it's just kind of a short sword. Alright, and there she is. We can't actually look at her. I can tell you one thing for free. I am not walking up there and getting the shit knocked out of me just yet.
Will do.
I think we're gonna go ahead and get rid of Heaven's Blade. Yes, for the potential of getting some armor. Ooh, this music's pretty cool, too. Okay. Okay, Grand Guilds, I hear you.
Of course.
I'm liking this.
Here I go.
Let's go ahead and raise that strength. We're gonna need you to take down that stupid golem. Should I get rid of something? Nah, let's save everything that we have for now. Oh, jeez. What in the world? I like that they all have, like, blood abilities, though. That's pretty cool. So you're like a... I wonder if she's a vampire. Because... how else would she have all these blood techniques? Is she like a blood mage or a hemomancer, as I've seen some games call it? So let's see. What I put on, yeah, reactive guard. So I'm gonna want to taunt you. And I think we're just gonna want to hit you. And why don't we just go ahead and do this just to get a card draw? We don't really need to use it for the movement services, purposes, not services.
For the guild.
All right, get some ice raining down on these people. And why not? While things are calm, why don't we go ahead and use a water nebula? Boom. Okay, so you flash step in here. Ooh, I could use another energy surge. Could use another energy surge. And then we can do some piercing damage to you, which will take your HP down a lot. And there we go. Now we wait for next turn. What do you got for me? Is that thing just gonna stay over there? Oh, they do lifesteal damage. Interesting, interesting. Wait, excuse me? You're taunted. How are you attacking her? You're taunted. Can only attack the unit it is taunted by. Then why did you attack her? Weird. Maybe they're immune to it somehow, but it just didn't say that. Because she did not attack Eliza. Oh, right. Okay, well... let's refresh the taunt and see if that fixes it. Please attack me.
Feel my blade.
Do not attack Ray. She is a squishy girl.
Can't stop me now.
Okay, boom. 66 plus 20 damage. That is going to kill you, which is useful.
Sorry.
And then we're going to spear stab you. I wonder if these things are just going to respawn if I kill them all, or if after this do I just run up on this thing. Also, passives. Stun the weak, immovable. On turn start, Amelia heals her golden by 500% of its magic power. That's a spooky golem. That is a spooky golem.
Cannot lose.
So I want to go ahead and do that. You don't have a debuff, so we're just going to give you a card draw. And should I go ahead and get an attack in? Sure. 19 damage. Why not? And we're all good now. So are you going to come at us yet? No, you're still just biding your time. There you go. You're actually attacking her because you don't have another choice. And you can't do anything because you're immobilized. Haha. Perfect.
I will not yield.
And boom. Let's go ahead and get another card draw in here. Oh yeah, we have Avenging Shroud again. Perfect. Forgot about that. And I probably want to go ahead and do this with you. Although, let's get rid of that debuff as well. Although I think it would have been rid of at the end of this turn, maybe. Oh well. Let's see, we could opening jab to finish you off. And then we can move right here and do this to you, which is an absolute ton of damage. Alright, now we just need to keep getting her strength higher and higher until it's ridiculous levels. I feel like that would be useful. Yep, just give everybody massive amounts of armor. That thing's gonna have a lot by the time I get over there. But as long as Rey stays alive, I don't think it'll be a problem since she pierces anyway. We're gonna taunt you. Yeah, they have so much armor.
Allow me.
Ugh, I don't like it. Yep, just keep increasing that strength, girl. Alright, well that will definitely finish that character off. Would a regular one? 45? No. So we have to use gap thrusts. Unfortunate.
Oops, sorry.
First time, yeah, we draw a card. Let's go ahead and attack you. There's all that armor gone. And let's go ahead and heal you up. And let's also get rid of Ice Barrage. I don't think we're going to need it. And sure, do a little bit of baby damage to their magic resist. Why not? Okay. Now let's start trying to actually move up here. Okay, so is this thing going to attack Rey or not? Oh, geez. Oh, okay, that's just magic damage. Cool. Cool, this one's actually taunted. I don't know what happened that first time. It was weird. Okay, so this thing can actually attack now. And we are in its range. I think we should probably focus on taking this enemy out first, though. Just kind of wanted to see what that enemy could do. Alright, definitely draw a card. Let's see. Opening jab. That sounds good. You don't have armor, so you're not going to be doing a ton of damage, but hey. So let's definitely get rid of these. Not useful. I don't need that many ice locks.
You need to chill.
Yeah, listen to Cadmus. Calm down with all your crazy blood magic. I actually don't think that thing's going to be too hard once we get over there and we get past its absolutely absurd amount of resistances. Which, by the way, it just got more. Oh yeah, also it heals every turn. For 500% of its magic power. Which might not be too terribly high, but still.
Accept your fate.
Boom. And
Surrender
boom.
May
Down
we
you
never
go.
meet again.
Now we could get Rey in there, but we are not going to do that. We're instead going to redraw one of these charges because we don't need two.
I'm ready.
Energy Surge. It's good to have. Alright, wait, and wait. 264.
Will do.
Fantastic, really.
Stand your ground.
Alright, so we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna Ether
Step
Slash you.
aside. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Icicle attack also pierces defense. That's something we need to note, because it's also a multi-square enemy, so it will do ridiculous amounts of damage. So it can only be weakened, right? That was it. Convert stun to weak, yeah. So let's get rid of that. We don't really need it. Cleanse a debuff. I mean, you don't have a debuff, but we need to heal you anyway. Okay, Ray, get in here. Well, we're gonna have to walk you in there, I guess.
Ride the lightning.
Okay, so
Let's dance.
go ahead and stab through some of that defense if you don't mind. We're also gonna use this right now, because it pierces, but our regular spear stab doesn't. Let's get rid of that. Opening jab. That'll be useful for next turn. Not really any point in you doing anything. Just get that pacifist proc. Wait, 187 is how much it heals? Okay, it doesn't do a ton of damage though.
Have to hit harder.
So that gives me hope. Now we have Avenging Shroud going. Let's move over here so we can actually access you.
The fight isn't over yet.
And heal you up. And then
Try me.
you're just gonna keep trying to poke through that defense, I suppose. It's about all we got going for us right now.
Eat this.
We'll eventually get the armor down, and then it'll be much, much easier. Once again, not any real point in you using any of these. Maybe this Ice Lock one, but it gives it 10 armor, so let's just get rid of that. Another Water Nebula. Fantastic. I want the Icicle attack. Okay, that's fine. Enjoy that 21 damage. There we go. Good, good. That is what we want. And let's go ahead and Ether Slash.
Strike true.
I haven't talked a lot about how Amelie has basically just betrayed us, but I guess you could say I saw it coming. I caught it kind of earlier, like she was acting pretty suspicious, I felt. So, it's not too big of a shock to me. I didn't expect it to actually be Amelie, and it's just like she's faking or whatever. She was acting like she was everyone's friend. I didn't expect that part, per se.
Come and get me.
Okay, that's some pretty good damage. I like that quite a bit. Cool. It's not using the armor buff anymore, which is good. Because if it was using that, this would be much more annoying.
Victory
Wait,
is
excuse
ours.
me? Did we win? It must be like a once you get its HP to a certain amount, it just like auto loses kind of thing. Okay. Oh no, yeah, no, we auto lose. Yep, no, that's definitely what it was. It's just like, no, you can't beat this enemy, you lose. Even though I was doing an okay job, I like to think. Master Lyria. Amelie, stand down at once. I won't ask you again. You're too much to deal with right now. Master, thank you. Everyone, I'm so sorry I couldn't come sooner. Amelie had been acting strange lately, but I never expected something like this. Master, she was after Greenbit's grimoire. I think it's safe to assume that she was lying about everything that's been happening in this city. Damn. Looks like Amelie was torturing him. This is inexcusable. Now a former member of Lux Deuce is responsible for the destruction of Greenbit, a smaller guild. Both guilds already had minor squabbles in the past, but this won't be ignored. Attacking another guild is highly illegal in the Triton Empire. If this gets out... She wanted us to come here so badly. For this? Based off her wording, it sounded like she expected us not to be here when we found the place in this mess. She probably had something planned for us. It's strange, though. If she was planning to betray us all along, I should have been able to detect that when I first met her. Enough, everyone. I will take full responsibility for this. Master, you can't. There's no time to argue, none at all. Do as your master says, please. Everyone, for the time being we need to keep this quiet. In a few days, I will go to Triton and discuss these events with the Emperor directly. The Emperor? Can you really do that, Master? I cannot give you the details, but just know that I have the capacity to. For now, everyone is to keep this situation quiet. If anyone outside finds out about this before I speak to the Emperor, Triton will condemn us no matter what I do. Return to Luxdeuce Guild Hall. I will make an elaborate light illusion so the hall will appear as if nothing is wrong. No one should suspect a thing. Now go. I will be along shortly. Wonder if we ever get Lyria on our team, because it seems like she's pretty strong. Everyone, if I could have your attention for a moment. Titan Fist, our neighboring guild in the city of Doncaster, is looking for aid in dealing with the Dunbar rebel problem. Okay, so we just totally left that other thread behind. I'm guessing she talked to the king and smoothed everything over, and now we just fast-forwarded a bit? Or maybe she just came back immediately and was like, I'm sending you on a mission out of here until things calm down. Apparently the situation there has spiraled out of control. According to their intel, they believe the rebels may somehow be connected to the masked man incidents going on around the world right now. Luxdeuce, I want you to go and discover what intel Titan Fist has on the matter. Shadowvox and Dreamshire, I'd like you to join them if you're still interested. Of course, though my guild has not yet been attacked, I'd rather not wait around until it is. Yeah, well our guild was attacked, and no one attacks Shadowvox and gets away with it. Great, remember what I said everyone, no one is to know about the Greenbit situation. I've calmed down the angry mob with my speech at the summit, and I will make preparations to speak with the Emperor. Keep everything quiet, use Nav's airship as a home base for the time being. Finally, I will be in touch with you all once you leave, so ask any questions you may have now. I won't be in touch with you all once you leave, so ask any questions you have now. Master, what happens if your plan doesn't work? What happens to us? What happens to Luxdeuce? What about Emilie? Right now, we do not know why Emilie has betrayed us so suddenly. She had been acting strange, but I didn't think much of it. When I found her, she was already pretty strange to begin with. To that end, do not mention her to anyone else either. But Master, what can we... Ray, calm yourself. We will work through every problem as they come at us. For now, let's just do what we can. Continue the masked man's search. I will deal with the issues here. Put this out of your minds. I see. So we're getting sent off on some other mission now. Interesting. Oh yeah, that's why I was using WASD. We have to use WASD for this area at least. You can't actually screen scroll here. So, did we get some new passives? We did. We did indeed. Okay, so I could start looking at some of the 4 ones now. 30% more damage to enemies with taunt. Doing damage isn't her thing. Playing character's 3rd card in a turn. Adds 100% next damage to their next basic attack. When below 50% HP, using your basic attack also draws a card. That's pretty useful. If the character starts their turn adjacent to an enemy they taunted, heal for 10% health. Oh, that is good. That is really good. Heal for 10% of their health. So let's see, if she's adjacent to an enemy they taunted. She currently has 130 health, so she would heal for 13 health at the start of each turn. As opposed to when she lacks armor, any armor granting skills give 40% more armor. Yeah, I think this is better. Whenever a 4+ AP cost card is used, the AP cost of the leftmost card in their hand goes down by 1. Yeah, I think this anger-driven is probably what I want to go with. Because that's pretty powerful. And it gives me 9 vitality, so... Oh, progress my character. Never mind, just ignore that. What about go down fighting? Nope, gotta progress in the story. Are all these progress in the story, or can you buy any of them? Looks like they're all progress in the story. Alright, well... What's a... one... passive that I want? Well, Eliza has armor. She takes 50% less damage from poison burn and 20% less damage from physical piercing. So it has to be one of these. And if that's the case, I probably want to go with scaled armor, because that does help a little bit with the poison. Cadmus, what about you? Yeah, we just have a hodgepodge of a bunch of different things on you. So right now we have Peerless Intellect and Indomitable Vitality. And Savior and Pacifist. So when using a basic attack, allies adjacent to the target are cleansed poison. Cadmus deals magic damage to an enemy. They take 40% of damage to armor as well. That's pretty good. Adaptable. I mean, that would stack really well with his Pacifist, but not being able to have more than 2 copies of a common is kind of a deal breaker. When Cadmus heals a character, they gain 20% of the healing as resistance. Goes down by 1. Multiple targets are hit by a single attack or heal, deal plus 25% damage and healing for the rest of the turn. When Cadmus pushes or pulls an enemy, they take 25% physical power. Okay, well, I think I want Bolstering Waters. So before I had Indomitable Vitality, if we take that and Peerless Intellect off, we can put Bolstering Waters on, and that's better. So now we get bonus resistance. Cool, cool. And Ray, what about you? So we had Tap Reserves on you before, and Unbridled Strength. Vigilant, defending the turn, yeah, so that one's good. Yeah, progress your character. Eternal Battery. Basic attack snail scale from physical power and magic power. Deals magic damage and has a range of 2. The fact that it scales from both is useful, but... like, I don't have a lot of ways to lower their magic resist, so that would just make it so I'm targeting their magic defense. Which, she would be the only character lowering it, so anytime a character got magic defense, it would just always be up. So she would have a lot of magic defense to plow through if I did that. Ignore Mobilize in your turn next to an ally. That's pretty good. Chain courses further. Adaptable. And yeah, we can't get any of these because we have to progress the story, so... I suppose I could just put the Vitality on her. Because I like Vigilant, Head Start is pretty good. Unbridled Strength is good. Tap Reserves is fine. So if I was going to take something out, it would be Tap Reserves, but what would I put in instead? I mean, I guess we can give this a shot. It has a range, it makes our basic attack have a range of 2, which is nice. And it does magic damage instead, so that's kind of interesting at least. And I don't suppose we get any new cards at any point, right? No, it seems like it's always just the same cards. But, yeah. At some point I probably want to get Lion's Roar. Instant area, apply 26 armor and resistance to self and all allies. Deals 25 damage, taunt. Symbol of Resolve is pretty good, but it seems like some other cards are better. Apply taunt to and gain 46 armor. That's an area. So Bastion could be pretty good to have in our deck as well. We're not, no. Confirm. Blah blah blah. Not enough cards. Yeah, I just wanna clear. Can I get out of this screen? Not enough cards. Is it seriously gonna make me build a deck now? I don't actually want to build a deck. I just came here to check. No, it's gonna make me build a deck. Okay, well we're gonna build a shit deck and delete it. There we go. Cool, you happy? Okay, so food. Oop. Wait, can we not actually delete it? Clear? Wow. Okay, so when you click create deck, you are trapped. You have to make a deck. Okay, well, that is forever a blemish on our reputation. So what I wanted to do is go in here and possibly look at the idea of getting the Sebastian card in my deck. Just because it's an area taunt. I'd have to take something out for it. If I was going to take something out, it'd probably be Heaven's Blade, so we can afford it, yes. Max 1 in deck, so let's take out... This will give her less attack options, but like I've said, I'm not super crazy about her having a ton of attack options. I just want her to be tanky. So yeah, let's put Bastion in. Now we have a 5 card. Alright, well, after a bit of managing our decks, I think this is probably a pretty good point to go ahead and end this episode off. It looks like we have another one of these quests to follow up on next time, so I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Grand Guilds, and I will see you then.